Just.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Askheatherg, and this is my brother.
I'm Shofar, her brother, and we're about to talk about sexual energy. So it's not going to be awkward at all with a brother and sister.
And sometimes when we can orgasm, tell us what it is exactly that you do.
All right. Well, what I do is an energy and body-based work that removes emotional and sexual tension and trauma from the body.
Exchange of energies. Sensual emotional exchange. What I mean by sensual is being in the body, the senses, you know, like feeling something in our bodies, our physical bodies. And then emotional being love, joy, sadness, grief. And when we exchange those two energies, that's when something really powerful can happen. What is Tantra? This is a very personal thing.
What is the difference between Tantra and energy work?
Okay, well, best way I would describe it is energy work. More or less is a type of Tantra, it's a branch of Tantra.
Okay.
Tantra more or less just means to weave your awareness into whatever you're doing. So I mean, you could be cooking or jogging. Okay. And that's Tantra. Whatever you pay undivided attention to, that's Tantra. Okay. I kind of separate myself from the term just because in the West, there's a lot of association with Tantra just with sex. Okay. And like we said before, I like to associate this more with sensuality.
Yeah, I want to delve a little bit deeper into how it works and the purpose.
People ask like, well, how does this work or whatever scientifically, or what's going on? And I think it's interesting to know this. So basically, we're familiar with sex and we know how that works. We figure that out one way or the other at a pretty young age or whatever, some point or whatever, but that's just on the physical level. There's so much more. There's like one of my teachers, one of my masters that I learned from said there's a mansion that we have available to us and we're only in one room the whole time. Yeah. So you have sensuality and you have spirituality. Sensuality is us meeting on the physical level, but most of the time that's just the vaginas and penises. That's all that's the only thing we get to, you know. And then on the spiritual level, we almost leave that out almost completely. Yeah. And when I say spirituality, I feel like I need to go into what that means too, because sometimes we think of like angels with harps and our mind goes somewhere completely. And I'm kind of a scientific person, really, although I'm in this spiritual field. So I like to be practical about spirituality, what I mean by that. So what I mean by spiritual is our mental and our emotional selves. Our mental being the pictures that we see in our head, and then also the words that are playing. This is spiritual. And then also our emotions, our feelings, you know, our love or fear, these different things. These are spiritual things, you know. So and when you break it down and take these heavenly things and bring it down to earth, you can start getting the concept of it. So what this work does is, if you think about it, many of us are not processing our emotions, our mental pictures, our words. We're not processing these in a proper way. It's almost like our colon is backed up. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly. It's not a pretty picture. That's not a pretty picture when you think of it like that. If you think about all the way into like not having your pamper changed your whole time that you was a kid. You know, you was a baby. This is what's going on with us in an emotional level. So this work goes in and helps us to clear these things out. Helps to clear out when our heart is over attached to someone, which we should probably maybe get out of our life. Or when we have anxiety, grief, fear, and anger. It helps to clear out these quote unquote negative emotions, and that feels orgasmic.
Oh wow. So you were talking about earlier about doing energy work and women being able to orgasm on the table. This is weird. I got the work done and it definitely felt good.
Not by me.
Not by him. And it felt good, but I didn't get to that level. I didn't even know honestly that you could. So tell me how that happened.
Well, because essentially we are at our core, we're orgasmic anyway. So what really keeps us from that experience, just walking down the street or enjoying our car ride a lot, is because our mind edits it. So during this, what happens is the person that's projecting the energy is holding a space where you go deep enough in yourself and you help basically pull the other person with you, and you experience that core. It's always there. It's just shifting our awareness. Like there's always these radio waves out there. You shift yourself over to that channel.
That makes sense.
And the body is orgasmic. Like it's not just the genitals. It's like your foot, your hand, everything has the potential.
I was gonna ask you that. So why is it that so many women are having issues like reaching orgasm and climaxing?
It's because of the mind. It's because of the mind. The mind
Get
edits.
out of your head.
Yeah, watch her video. Watch that. Put the link in there.
I will.
Because she had a video about getting out your head was perfect.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it, because the mind edits
Okay.
and holds us back from these experiences, because the mind wants to be in control. One of my teachers, the way he said it, he said that it's like, this is the body's experience, and the body is supposed to be driving, but the mind is always grabbing the wheel from the passenger side, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Keeps us away from the orgasm.
So we're thinking too much.
Exactly.
Overthinking.
Exactly.
Okay.
The purpose in this work is to expand our consciousness, to
Okay.
expand who we are, to help us evolve as human beings.
Okay.
See, many of us, we don't know that we actually at this human level still being under the basically control of our emotions and our sensualities. This is not the optimum thing. Like, if you think about it, like, there's people who, pray, I don't want to cheat on my husband anymore, or or I want to stop eating donuts.
Okay.
But they have no power to really actually do it. Their will says, okay, I want to stop doing this.
Yeah.
But then the next day they go ahead and do it again.
Okay.
So this actually empowers our spirit to be able to help us carry out what we want to do in life. So this is what this work does.
Yeah. A lot of people equate the work that you do with sensuality and sexuality, and actually it has a lot to do with that, but in fact it helps with your entire life.
Exactly. We're holistic beings, and so this gives us a better way to be more of a whole being. We have different gifts that are spiritual gifts that, if we will evolve, they come online. The ability to be able to be at peace, no matter what's going on, to just be at peace with it. That's an actual gift. That's a power to it. Oneness, to be able to feel one with nature and with our fellow human beings. Wisdom, to be, if you come to a crossroads in life, to be able to say, this is, I can intuit within myself. I don't got to go anywhere. I can intuit that this is what I need to do in this situation. That's power. Yeah. And then also just love, creativity. These are some of the gifts of spirit that, if we move our kundalini, these things come online and we can access them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for breaking it down. I had a lot of.
So what a basic session would look like is you just come in, and you can bring your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you feel comfortable with to the session. And I ask some questions initially about what's going on with you, your energy, your health background, some things to let me know where the energy is showing up and where it may be deficient. And then from there, what will happen is, your significant other would leave, and we would start the session. In the session, I would touch either your hands, feet, head, stomach, back. I don't touch the breasts, the genitals, or the inner thighs or anything. There's no fondling, no kissing during the session, but I will touch different parts of your body with your permission, of course. Or I may not touch your body at all if you're very sensitive to the energy. So, when I say I don't touch the body at all, that means I may hover my hand above your body. For those of you who are familiar with like Reiki, it kind of looked like a Reiki session.
I went to S.O.L's energy work and didn't really know what to expect right away, but went in very open. The whole experience, I felt very comfortable. I felt very guided the whole time. There was never a point I didn't know what to do or what I should be doing. I felt very comfortable with asking questions, with understanding what's going on, with what should I expect, sort of thing. And overall, I would definitely say it's worth going to. It's worth experiencing. For me, I know I helped a lot with balancing my root chakra. I helped a lot with helping me become more feminine and balancing that out, and helping me overall just be a lot more creative. In between the second and third session, I even launched my business. I definitely got more results than I was expecting. I definitely recommend this for everybody to try it out and be very open to it.
Hi, I'm Michelle Best, and I have been receiving energy work from Flow Energy Work for about the past year. It is awesome. It is just wonderful. S.O.L is an excellent practitioner that has a lot of integrity, knowledge, and is just very considerate. The space is about you. It's all about you. You get to come here and spend a good amount of time, 3 hours for a session, and so it's wonderful. I absolutely love it. I think it's entirely necessary for one's emotional, social, and sexual health. it has helped me evolve sensually, open up a little bit more, and know myself a lot better. And the focus on energy, because, you know, the world doesn't teach you that we are energy. Coming here and having the conversations with Shafar focuses me in that way, to focus on my energy, and it brings forth a richer, a more textured experience of my life. So I would absolutely recommend Faux Show energy work.
I'm Nicole, and I highly recommend Shofar and Faux Show Energy services. They have really made a huge impact on my life personally, and for anyone really looking to connect with themselves on a more deep and powerful level, for any woman really committed to owning her power, owning her femininity, and shedding all of the BS that is not serving her or her highest good or her greatest expression. I highly recommend Faux Show Energy. I felt so good. I was just high on life. I was so connected to myself. I was so connected to source. I was so in my feminine energy. It's just amazing. I interrupted Shofar and said, you know, I'm ready to stop. I'm complete. Like, I don't even want to be in session right now. I want to be in this energy, this me. Like, this is all I want to do. This is all I want to be. So please, can we stop? And of course, he honored that. So here I am in this beautiful place of openness and clarity, and I owe a big part of that to my sessions with Shofar. So I am very excited, I am very grateful, and I would recommend this to any woman that I care about, any woman that I love, or any man interested in learning how to be a stronger presence for himself, for the women in his life, and for the relationships that mean the most to him. I highly, highly recommend this service and these sessions. And for anyone...
You can reach me at Faux Show Energy Work, that's FOSHO energywork.com, and then phone number is 804-306-8605, and email at info@fauxshowenergywork.com.
All right, thank you.